we're just getting a reaction from everybody here inside DR Sports as Manchester City have won the treble. It does pay me. I've got to do this as a neutral perspective. So we're going to go and get some of the people's thoughts, bro. They're saying on the streets that Man United are finished and hold that, and Arsenal still got the Invincibles, etc., etc. As an Arsenal fan, seeing City do the treble, do you care? Do you have any feelings towards that, or are you just happy that they haven't done Invincibles? Like, what's your thoughts?
Do you know what? It's about Invincibles still. One Invincibles right now. Obviously, that's something what we've got, but today it goes to show, innit, who's the best, innit? So I give credit to the team who's done their thing, which is Man City. They got the triple. I don't know if that makes Pep the best manager in the world. Everyone's saying Fergie's still the man. I would say Wenger's still the man, even though he ain't won a lot of
Wenger, best manager ever?
Yeah, for me.
Ever?
For me, yeah, for me.
Serious?
He changed a lot of things in football. Even the fitness in players and speeded it up a bit. You saw what happened.
Yeah,
Everyone started changing their
But
diet.
the trophies, though.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what we lacked. That's what we lacked.
Yeah. Congratulations, City, they deserve it. Although they weren't at their best tonight, but I'm going to say this, and I know some Arsenal fans probably got a problem with it, but I'm glad they won.
Why?
Because they're the best team in the world, and it's a meritocracy. They won it on merit. They won the league on merit. We could have won it. We fell short. I'm not going to say bottle it like you want me to say. We fell short. Fair play to them. They were in a position to take advantage of that. They went on and won it. No complaints there. They were the better team. They won the FA Cup. You guys gave them a good run. They beat you lot. Tonight, this was their holy grail. They stepped up. They weren't at their best, but they still managed to pull out the win. That's a sign of a great team.
Like similar to what you said, it doesn't make a big difference in the Premier League. They've won 5 out of 6. It is what it is. It's not going to make a big difference. I think the difference is us looking at them like an oil team or whatever. We see other teams have a lot of money. Look at PSG and other people, and getting the Champions League is not easy. It takes a bit of pedigree. It takes a player like Haaland. I know he didn't score today or play at his best today, but that's the squad and that's the ability they have. And like Laurie said, I wasn't happy about them winning, to be honest with you, but I'm impressed at how they dug deep and had to come through. We don't often see this City team come through adversity because they're so good. They just don't face any adversity in the first place, but they did today. They had to dig deep and they got a good result, and it was a competitive final.
Man City just won the treble. I know you was here supporting them.
Yes, I was, Flex.
Why was you doing that, first of all?
Do you know what? Big congratulations to Pep Guardiola on winning the treble. I think he's such an amazing manager, and it's full credit to him. He fully deserved to win that game today.
Are they the best team you've ever seen?
No, Arsenal's obviously the best team I've ever seen.
What, that invincible team? Or what?
That invincible
so
team.
Is that treble
that United
team?
Can't do.
You got it in the shirt on. Obviously, we tried to make it happen. We tried to make it happen. We couldn't make it happen. Talk to us. As an Arsenal fan, actually, do you care? Do you care about that?
I mean, I do, because City have been the reason for our misery and pain this season. And I didn't want to see them win the Champions League, partly because I'm some sort of an Inter Milan fan. I've got the shirt on, as you can see.
Why did you not want to see them win the Champions League?
Because, like I said, they were the reason for our misery this season.
Yeah, so you weren't like these other Arsenal fans that were like, at least we lost to the best team, so I'd rather them win everything, so it makes you feel more comfortable.
No, because we've already we don't need them to win anything else. They already beat us to the league. Yeah. But you know what? Congratulations to Manchester City. I don't think the scoreline did the game any justice. I think it was a much more entertaining game than the 1-0 that we got. Fantastic goal from Rodri. I believe it or not, I actually think that Inter Milan were the better team in the entire game.
Can anyone get near them in years to come, in seasons to come, next season?
I don't think so. I don't think so. In terms of like the domestic, Champions League is a different kettle of fish. They're one-off games, and there's always over 2 legs. Even you can always but over like 38, 40 games, 50 games. I don't think there's anyone better. And the only way I can see this dominance ending is if Pep decides that is it. I've achieved everything I need to achieve here, and he wants a new challenge. He wants to maybe retire, whatever he may do. But while he's still in charge, I don't think so.
As a football supporter, we have to congratulate them for what they've done. I mean, it all don't behind money. Because if you look at it, if every team did have the backing where City have, would City be dominating like that? Then again, we can go back and say, Pep Guardiola, his coaching style. You know, everybody talking about his coaching style, but we have to remember we have Alex Ferguson, who come in the Premier League and he from Scotland come here and he come with a different mentality, different coaching style, and he dominate. Then in the early 90s, you see Wenger come in and he changed it completely and dominate. Now it's Pep turn. I know somebody going to come after Pep, but to his style of play, it is very unique, and a lot of teams is trying to use that as a benchmark and play like that, playing from the back, be more ball possession and stuff like that. So we have to congratulate Pep for what will come in the Premier League and do, because we know Uncle Fergie alone win the treble. Yeah. They win it, and they done it three in a row now.
Yeah, 3 in a row.
And to the look of it, we don't see who's going to challenge them.
They're better than the Invincibles.
You'll never hear that out of my mouth. You will never hear me say another team's better than the Invincibles, bro. Blasphemy, bro. Blasphemy. That's blasphemy.
Impossible.
But I can tell you this, they're better than the treble winners of 99.
I bet you can say that.
I can say that.
I bet you
I can say that with chest.
Take time, give him loving, give her loving, be easy, be gentle with the words, because I know you're going for a hard time right now. What you got? What have you got to say for yourself? What have you got to say?
Okay, can I ask you?
No, don't put it on to me. That's passive aggressive behaviour. What have you got to do?
Some Arsenal fans told me today that they would prefer you to change your name to just Lee, because they're so disgusted with your behaviour at the lack of looking at your own team. The man next to you always says worry about your own team. That's what he always says.
You know what? Today it was to dump on you. It was to shit all over your club, which we've seen.
So am I United? We've done a treble though.
Doesn't matter.
You haven't.
But now
you haven't.
Now
we've done something you haven't done.
No, but now the prestige, you ain't got nothing.
So are you happy for them?
Yeah, I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them.
So all right. So that's what I'm saying. No. Forget me. No. Imagine it wasn't me asking you these questions. On a serious note, that Manchester City team.
I don't like Man United. So anything
that's fine. That's fine. But I'm asking you about Manchester City.
Yeah. What about them?
Are they the best ever Premier League team you've ever seen?
No, they're not. Because Arsenal are. Premier League, they are. They went the whole season unbeaten. They went the whole season unbeaten. No. Premier League, stick to Premier League. If you want to stick to... No, Premier League. Premier League.
They've won the treble.
Yeah.
In your opinion, how good are they, and are they the best ever team that we've seen in the Premier League?
The treble's fantastic. It's an amazing feat. But I don't actually think they're the best ever team we've seen in the Premier League. Simply because I do think there have been Man City sides of the past who obviously didn't win the Champions League, but as a unit were better. They had better players, they played better football, they had they accumulated more points in the Premier League, and their all-round game was just better.
But they didn't win the treble though.
No, they didn't win the treble, and I think obviously this team's got over the line, and they deserve credit for that. But I'm just looking at it purely from a quality perspective. I think that team they had in the 2018-2019 team, the Formidables, for me that's the best ever Man City team I've seen, right? That's the best ever team I've seen. Man for man, and in terms of the caliber of football that they were able to produce, and especially against the team that were chasing them in the Premier League. They had a Liverpool team that hit 97 points and didn't win the league. So it tells you the level that they had to
Who is best equipped to challenge them, and how soon? Is it Arsenal again? Is it going to be Liverpool because they've got the know-how and they're going to fix it? Could it be a surprise package?
I'll be real. If I'm looking at it currently, it's Arsenal. I need to see what Man United do in the summer. I need to see what Liverpool do in the summer. But I think right now, Arsenal are the most equipped to challenge them, because I feel like Arsenal's alterations are straightforward. Yeah. They've got the base. They've got the manager who wants to play the way that can accumulate points. They've got the players that are young. You got Ramsdale was what, like 24, 25. I hate his guts, but he's good for Arsenal. Saka 21, Martinelli, I hate all of them. Yeah. So if they can add more quality to their midfield, if they can add more cover in the defence and bring another attacker, like they've got the base there. They just need like the cherry on top of the cake. The cake is there. They just need the cherry on top of the cake. So I think if they add those pieces, some of the names they've been linked with, I think they can push Man City the closest.
Right, we won the league unbeaten. Now, to me, the simple argument is, if that is not a hard thing to do, why has no one else done it? Now, if you're talking about, wait, listen, if you're talking about overall with what they've done, I was the same to Flex, right? I'm trying to work out which team was the better one, the the team that won the treble, Man United, or this City team?
The Invincibles.
Wait a minute. If you're talking about the Premier League,
Premier League.
Yes.
Premier League, it's the Invincibles.
Wait, hold on.
So the Invincibles is better than that Manchester City side.
Yes.
You lot are on some mad stuff, and I hate Man City.
Wait, hold on. Liverpool keeps saying, right? Liverpool. Liverpool. Wait, hold on.
And they're only just recently coming at this stuff.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
You recently came involved.
Hey, I was about to
Can we get a Liverpool representation here?
I knew I'd get it with that.
The Invincible thing, I get it. Like, if we take that away from Arsenal, then there's no history. So I understand why they hold on to it. We were 1 millimetre away from being unbeaten, by the way.
You're 1 minute. See this. Wait. Right.
This is supposed to be about Manchester City.
No. Did you see that? We were 1 minute away.
Yes.
No. I said we were
But you didn't do it.
We're
1 millimetre
away from being unbeaten.
You see how hard it is.
Only lost for City that year, so it's kind of easy to do.
You see how hard it is.
1 millimetre, you know.
1 millimetre.
That was it.
But you never do it.
Yeah.
You didn't do it. You didn't do it, bro.
Way harder, and 100 points is way harder. When the season starts, there's 115 points up for grabs. And they only dropped 15 points in the season. I hate Man City, but the Centurions is without doubt the best achievement in the Premier League. Nobody's ever got 100 points.
Hold on. I'm gonna get you. You know what? You don't like Israel Adesanya. Why don't you like him? Why don't you like Israel Adesanya? I'm gonna get him. Yeah. Why don't you like him?
Because he beat somebody that.
No, and also you don't like how he's braggadocious and the fact that he's lost 3 times. Hold on. Because hold on. Wait. Let me land. Also the fact that he's lost 3 times and now he's won, you don't like it because he's lost 3 times already, right? That's what you don't.
No, I said he can't really gloat if he's lost to somebody 3 times and beat them once.
You lost.
I don't know how you're going to edit this, by the way. Good luck to you.
We went unbeaten.
No, my point simply was Liverpool were 1 millimetre away from being unbeaten.
But you didn't do it.
So what I'm trying to say to you is it can be done. Winning a treble is a madness, and getting 100 points is
Hold
a
on, wait a minute. If it's 1 millimetre, do it.
So there you have it. Everybody has had their moment to love Manchester City, to say how well Manchester City have done. A lot of people sometimes are reluctant to say they're the best ever Premier League side. Me as a Manchester United fan, of course it hurts. Obviously we've done a treble, they've now done it, and they've done it on Manchester United's watch as well. So it is what it is. You have to congratulate Manchester City from knowing how hard it is to win a treble as a Man United fan. They've gone and done it, and they've done it on our watch. So what can you say as a Man United fan? It's time to buckle up and try and close that gap, just like everybody else in the Premier League who City are dominating. Here from BOXPARK in Croydon, DR signing off. We're out of here. Peace.